at the First Horizon Pavilion. Skate now through February 2nd.
Of course, we want to go ahead and enjoy what's left of 2024, but 2025 is going to be here before you know it, and John Gelset and the team at River City Company are ready for it. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
So you sent me this email that kind of has a few bullet points that you want to talk about, and I think it ended up being 2 pages of bullet points. You've got a lot going on in the new year.
There is so much happening in downtown right now. It's really exciting. Some of us almost call it the next renaissance of Chattanooga.
That's a fair phrase.
I think it's just going to be incredible what happens.
What has you most excited?
So it really is a time that we've been looking at, and I think I've been on here for a couple of years talking about our riverfront parks and some of the
community input.
Yes, different changes for downtown. And we're there now. We're in design. And so we've been working with the community for a while, getting feedback from people, understanding how things can change and be improved for daily use in our riverfront district. And so now we're working with technical teams, and we unveiled some renderings this past summer, and we hope to be under construction this time next year.
So just this time next year, so 2025, the bulk of it will still be kind of the design and the planning, the implementation, is that right?
It takes a little bit to do construction documents for an area that big, and so we hope to finish up kind of the rough design with our consultants early next year.
Okay.
And we'll be sharing more out with the community about what that looks like. And then yes, by this time next year, shovels in the ground.
Okay, so here's page 1 of her notes. Let me see if I can kind of go through a little bit. So one thing that you want us to know, let's talk a little bit about the Tivoli. Yes. So we're still going to go see our shows at Memorial, but the construction's going to begin?
Yes, yeah. So this has again been something that people have been watching for a little bit, and so they're so excited that it's a large project.
Yeah.
It's one of the most beautiful theaters, historic theaters, and so they're going to bring it back to life and also add additional features. So this is something to watch as well for 2025.
You have some hotels going under some renovations. The Waymark is a new build, is that right?
So the Waymark is actually
a
historic building. It's been vacant for over a decade. It's right on Market and 8th. It also fronts Broad Street. So that's also something really exciting. It's called the Old Chattanooga Bank Building. So if you're from Chattanooga, you know what that building is, but they're preserving a lot of the historic features. And if you love rooftop bars, both hotels, the Embassy Suites right in the Riverfront District as well on 4th and Broad, they're going to have a rooftop bar as well. So some new restaurants to come in, new places to take guests.
So is some of what you need us to know is like be patient, children, because are we going to sort of see maybe some traffic changes or some construction obstacles, but it's all for a good reason?
Yeah, so these are all under construction right now, so you're not going to see too many changes with that, and so hopefully soon in the summer some of these places will start opening.
Okay.
And so put them on your to-do list.
Can we talk the Walnut Street Bridge? People are concerned about that one.
Yes, and so that is something that also is going to be under construction starting in March. The City of Chattanooga, they have a great website that outlines everything, but they just announced that an artist is going to be working on the Veterans Bridge, making it a better experience to cross over. And of course there's still Market Street, and so we love the connection of the South Shore to the North Shore, and so while that bridge is going to be under construction, there's still ways to patron both sides.
We're a big music community. That's kind of like our next phase, I think, to really wow people with is music. So the Bluegrass Festival is coming?
Yes, they announced this in the summer as well, or I guess late summer. They announced that the International Bluegrass Festival is coming to Chattanooga. More details to come on that, but that is something for September to mark your calendar in 2025.
The year goes by so fast. You mentioned on here business spotlights. My word, I bet the minute you think you know all the businesses, a new one has popped in.
That's right. We have so many new businesses. The South Side with Main Homes 24 recently. Hoptown just opened in the South Side. We have places that are reopening too. City Cafe is back open, and so I know so many people love that restaurant, and so they are back open on Broad Street, and we would just want to celebrate our small businesses.
You gotta go get your piece of cake at the City Cafe.
And one other thing I didn't put on the list, CARTA just announced that there is free parking in downtown. So if you go to the CARTA North Garage or the CARTA South Garage, so from Broad and 3rd in the Riverfront District, or from Market by the Choo Choo. So the first hour is now free in those parking garages.
That's great.
So here's a reason, if you think parking's a challenge,
to come downtown.
Come downtown. Now your first hour is free in those parking garages.
Well, here's where you can go to learn more about this, because they are very proud of all that they have planned for 2025, and a lot of this is outlined on rivercitycompany.com website. But head downtown, soak up our city, and watch for new, better things coming our way in the new year. Thank you.
Thanks.
I wanted my kitchen to be perfect for my family's lifestyle.